What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Unicorn Funland. I'm MikaelaAndromeda. I'm a tarot and energetic reader. If this is your first time here with me, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today, I'm just going to be pulling some cards for divine pairings. This has been like heavy on my heart. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I'm curious about the energy. So let's see what comes out for the divine pair. If you want to book a reading, go to unicornfunland.com. You can book down at the bottom. Follow me on Instagram. It's Pinkie Pie Sugar Pup. Come join my tribe. And if you need a prayer request, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. I'm here. I'm listening. And I do respond. So, for the divine pair, Spirit, what is the divine feminine feeling? What is the divine feminine feeling for the divine pair? For the divine pair, divine counterparts. Twin flames, if you like. I don't know what it is about that phrase. It's just like divine pair, Spirit. Let's start with the divine feminine. What's the divine feminine feeling? What's going on with the divine feminine? A lot, maybe. I tell you, that divine feminine energy is heavy, and it's been like really heavy here recently. It's feeling like many divine feminines are emerging, especially this year, in this creative year. It's so beautiful. I'm seeing a lot of women going through, these purges, these dark nights of the soul, and finally finding some balance within themselves as far as self-love and self-care, as far as their heart is concerned. So let's see what's going on, Spirit, for divine feminine. Oh my goodness. And guess who popped out again? The theme of the year, the Empress. So divine feminine, it's feeling like she's finally starting to get creative with how, oh my goodness, get creative with how she wants to approach her divine male, her divine masculine. Also got the Strength card. I'm saying, oh my goodness, because these two cards came out for the reading that I did, I think earlier or yesterday. I don't remember. Time is just flying so fast. But we got the Strength card here. And Spirit keeps pointing me to this infinity sign. And it keeps saying forever, forever, forever be strong. Forever be strong in your feelings. And forever be strong in your faith. So it's feeling like the divine feminine, some divine feminines are losing faith. And some of them are strengthening their faith. Which is just so gorgeous. Because it's hard to be dealing with a certain kind of love situation that is just not like anything you've ever dealt with before. It's challenging to want to go on. It's challenging to want to have faith sometimes. Okay. So after that, guys, you got all major arcana here. You got the Devil. So some of you divine feminines' egos are getting in the way. Some of you are playing mind games with your partner, with your divine male, masculine, divine masculine, and this is gender fluidity. So divine masculine can be a female, divine feminine can be a male. That's just how it goes. Okay, so and then after that, you got the Chariot. So this is all major arcana here. Okay, these overall energies, these big energies, these overall messages keep coming up for you. And so Spirit's saying in the midst of playing, oh God, in the midst of playing with somebody else's mind, you're going to be directing yourself into another, oh my goodness, directing yourself into another course. So there's another journey starting. Okay, this is beautiful. I'm sorry. It's like, so there's another journey starting. And for some of you, it's a journey of your ego, within this love situation. For some of you, it's a physical journey, like you're actually going somewhere. Maybe some of you going to meet your divine masculine somewhere soon. Oh my goodness, another major arcana, temperance, integration. And this is a coming together card. Okay, so for those of you, and I just did, here's another major arcana. I just did, and another one on the bottom. I just forgot what I was talking about. But anyway, this is a very big indication of coming together. For those of you who have been waiting, it's feeling like for those of you who have been waiting a really long time, like who have been in your karmic relationships and karmic situations, and like clearing up these karmic situations, tying up these soul ties and these soul contracts, and finally some of you cutting off these soul contracts and being done with them. It's feeling like it's like tempering. That's it. This is what this angel is doing. This angel is tempering these energies. So all of this maybe negativity that you've been dealing with, and soul release, karmic release, releasing of blockages, loosening up of blockages, is feeling like this is like a very slow process to coming together. But it's like within the year, some of you, and this is a general reading, it's only going to resonate with whoever it resonates with. But the important thing to remember in this tempering of energies, in this bringing together of energies, is that everything is accessible to you. You have everything that you need in order for this union to happen. Okay, got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. Okay, some of you may be dealing with a little bit of chaos, chaos of your thoughts, chaos wondering about the cycles that you're going through. It's like the cycle never ends. This cycle of love never ends. Why won't it end? It's most likely because you're not learning something. And Spirit is saying, always look out for number one, Divine Feminine. Look out for number one, and then he will come. Wow. Okay. And so, Nine of Pentacles is your self-made woman. That's ripeness in the Osho deck. And she's all about like almost at the end of this process, like literally walking up these steps. Like all you have to do is walk up the steps. All you have to do is strut your stuff and know who you are. Because the Nine of Pentacles, she has created herself. She has gotten herself to a point to where she don't need no man. Like she doesn't need a divine masculine. She doesn't need any kind of divine counterpart or anything like that. All she really needs is herself, and her taking the step to walk into an unknown situation. That's very, very powerful, because to not know where this love is going, man, and to just trust the universe and trust that the ripeness will be fruitful. Oh my goodness. There's some of you out there who are like wanting, like needing and like desiring, over desiring for these love situations to come to fruition. But you have to just know it. You have to just boss it. Like the Nine of Pentacles. I love that card so much, especially in this deck, because I gotta show it to you again. She looked like just such a boss, doesn't she? With her falcon or her hawk or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So go into these love situations like a boss. Okay? And if you learn something within the next few months, wow. If you learn something within the next few months that is painful, just use this pain. Again, use this pain to make yourself grow. Use this pain to finally settle yourself in what you need to do for yourself. Because for some of you divine feminines, there's still a lot of work to do. I'm feeling some of you have just started this twin flame journey or this divine counterpart journey, and you're just not sure where to go with it. Spirit is saying, go to your heart and don't allow your heart to be broken. Don't allow your heart to be pierced or penetrated by any kind of negativity. And don't feel grief over any kind of situation like this. Because some of you are dealing with, again, some of you are dealing with these strange situations like, oh, this guy is like younger than me, or, you know, he's a completely different kind of person than me. But that's not what's important. What's important is that you first and foremost, love you. That's what any of this is about. That's what the divine counterpart situation is about. Learning how to love yourself first, and then moving forward to be able to love somebody else, to be able to love your divine masculine. And this isn't even divine. This is love, period. So I know a lot of people like to ask about love, and that's why, like, it's challenging doing these love readings for the overall energy, because there's so many different energies. That's why I always suggest to book a reading with me, or, you know, whoever you resonate with. But I always suggest to, like, get yourself a personal reading so that you can get into your energy, because these general energies are just that. They're general energies. Okay. So you got your creative energy here. Okay. You're coming up with new ways to maybe approach your divine masculine, and you have the strength to do it. Keep on going, Spirit said. Some of you may need to stop playing games. And some of you may need to get your ego in check when it comes to the divine masculine. Some of you, I'm feeling like the divine masculine is sending you love. And some of you are just like, okay, like, all right, no. like, okay, yeah, you're cute, but but Spirit is saying, accept that love, and don't be too proud, and don't be too arrogant and egotistical to think that you're above that, or to think that just because they have some kind of deal breaker that they're not worth your time. Okay. This is a new journey. That's it. This is a new journey and a new path. Like, some of you are like waking up. This is the 7. The 7 is the chariot, and that's magic. That's awareness. Like, some of you are like waking up. That Buddha emerging. That Buddha is finally emerging, and you're leaving your old life behind in your love situation. This is like nothing you've ever experienced before. And for some of you, you don't know where you're going, and you're going to have to make a plan and direct your path towards whatever it is that you desire. Law of attraction. Use it. Basic LOA. Use LOA. Work it. Work that LOA. And if you don't know how to work it, there's so many different ways to do it. You don't have to just do it one way. There's so many different ways to work that LOA, because working that LOA, finally finding some kind of plan for yourself in your love situation, is going to bring you to an integration. For some of you, it's going to bring you to union. And for some of you, it's going to bring you to union with yourself. And check this out, union with yourself, that's just the first step to union with your masculine or feminine, whatever it is for you. Okay. Walk like a boss. Move like a boss. Be a boss. Be the independent woman. This every time this card comes up in a love situation, it's like, Miss Independent. I keep thinking of that song, but like, for real, because she doesn't need anything. You don't need anything. You already have it. You already have it because you're whole within yourself, because you've already integrated everything that you need, divine feminine. And show no grief over any hard lessons that you learn. Point blank, period. For the mask, for the divine masculine spirit. Oh, yes. For the divine masculine spirit. What's our divine masculine dealing with? What's going through his mind? How's he feeling? That's too many cards. Oh, like clumsy. Like what? That's the energy that I'm feeling. Is like clumsy in love. Like some divine masculines head over heels in love and just unsure of what to do, like slipping and falling over this woman. Like I'm just seeing I'm seeing like a silhouette of some dude following a chick, and like he's reaching out to her, but he's like slipping like and falling because he doesn't know exactly what to do. You got me tripping, oh, stumbling, clumsy because I'm falling in love. You know what I'm saying? That's Fergie. But like that's the energy of the divine masculine right now. I'm feeling also some arrogant energy, that same kind of energy that I was feeling with the devil card, like with the divine feminine. These are a lot of messages with the divine feminine showing the divine masculine a lot of love, and he's just like, shorty, like, I'm not really about that life, like you cute and everything, and I mean, I kind of feel like I could love you, but just chill on that. The advice for the divine masculine, man, and spirit has not even given me any cards. The advice for the divine masculine is that he needs to open his heart a little bit more and find a deeper connection with his inner feminine. Look who came out again. She came out with a stack, but she came out again. Ace of Pentacles. So move towards creativity. And some of you divine masculines are needing to get deeper in touch with your divine feminine, with your femininity, with your divine feminine, not the divine feminine of Becky over there. Now, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the divine masculine needs to get in touch with his inner woman. There are so many guys out here who are actually in touch with this, and there's a lot of them who are not in touch with it, and they need help and assistance. If you are looking to get deeper in touch with your divine feminine, with your inner femininity, then go to some of those people. Like there's hella groups, there's all kinds of stuff, y'all. There's all kinds of resources, there's all kinds of readers and stuff out there. Like you can go to these people and they won't judge you. At least they're not supposed to. Okay, so for divine masculine spirit, what else? What do you have? Like, do you have any cards? Okay, these are 2 cards. The spirit's saying no again. So let's see if anything comes out, or if I'm just gonna have to continue reading the energy, because a lot of you are feeling extremely confused. I'm just gonna have to read the energy because a lot of the divine masculines are feeling extremely confused. And for those divine feminines out there who are inquiring about your divine masculine, who are wondering, he may be confused because there's something that you're not telling him, because there's something that you're not being clear about. So if you need to sit down and have some kind of conversation with your divine masculine, do it. And if you can't talk to him, write a letter to him, and man, write a letter to him and send it to him on the universal mind. If you don't know what the universal mind is, that's just the oneness that we're all connected to. Look it up. There's my dryer. There's so many different ways. There's so many different ways to connect in with universal oneness and with universal consciousness. I mean, even the Akashic records goes into that. But if you need to connect with a person, send them hearts. Send them hearts. I'm laughing because this is something that I told somebody in a personal reading. Like, if you want to ensure that they are safe, send them love. If you want to ensure that they are thinking about you, send them love. Like, send them little hearts. Send them little hearts and send it straight to their heart. Because again, some of these divine masculines, they just don't know. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what to say. Maybe they don't know how you feel. And it can be challenging to get, there's a card. It can be challenging to get a man to talk about his feelings. Like, if you had one of those men who was just like, girl, I love you, and you were just like everything, like that is just so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And please, I pray, please do not call a man a bitch for crying. Like, I know that this isn't like a big deal anymore. It was when I was younger. Like, I always heard people talking about, well, men are supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? But if a man is crying in front of you, that means something. That means that he trusts you and that he loves you enough to show you his true feelings, something that is really, really challenging to do for some men. This is what we have for the divine masculine. Okay. For some divine masculines, they're taking a break and they're falling back because they felt this influx of energy. They felt this they felt this influx of energy. They felt this influx of love from the divine feminine. And again, this just kind of proves the energy that I was just channeling. They don't know what to do about it. Some of them are like, okay, hang on, whoa. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful and I love it. But let me go within and figure out how to deal with all of these emotions. Let me go within and try to find my inner star so I can let my star shine for you. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. Now we got some more stuff coming out, moment to moment. Finding a balance in the duality. So it's feeling like some of the divine masculines are juggling. They're juggling two different ideas. They're juggling between themselves. They're trying to find a balance within themselves. And again, this confirms that balancing their masculine with their inner feminine, or their inner female, their inner woman. Okay. And some of them are like doing a dance. Some of them are doing a dance in a very inappropriate way, like juggling women, even though one of them they may have made a commitment to, and it's feeling like some kind of negative energy there, like some kind of like, I'm a boss and I can do what I want, like I'm a player. I'm a player, I just grudge a lot, like, like that kind of energy. And I'm thinking of that that Jay-Z song. I'm trying to think of the lyrics. He's like, me give my heart to a woman, not for nothing ever happened, I'll be forever macking. Like, I'm feeling some of that. I'm feeling some of that energy from some of the divine masculines. But then there's other ones, the ones that are a little more sensitive and more aware of their feelings, who are just trying to balance it all, who are actually actively trying to balance their inner feminine and their inner masculine, or inner feminine and outer masculine, actively trying to balance that and living moment to moment, not being worried about the new things that come in, and not being worried about the new paradigms that they experience and the new situations that they find themselves in pertaining to their divine feminine. These messages are just rolling in, y'all. Y'all got the Prince of Wands. Okay, so this is intensity in the Osho deck. This is unstoppable energy. Unstoppable. This is unstoppable energy. So it's feeling like whatever balance that they find, whatever balance that they're looking for, even if they're out of balance and they're doing that I'll be forever macking kind of stuff, it's feeling like they are going to be learning something really fast. And for some of them, it's going to be harsh. Those who aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, is going to be harsh. It's going to be a wake up call, like a very rude awakening. And I'm seeing men who have never cried in front of a woman before breaking down in tears, because they are finally realizing that, oh, I can give my heart to a woman. Oh, I do actually love this woman. Like, I'm sitting here on my knees in front of her and I love her. Oh my God. Sorry, I had to take a breath, because this is so beautiful. I love feeling this kind of energy from men, from masculines, from the divine masculine. because it's so necessary. Because sometimes the ego can just be such a beast and just get in the way and make you anxious and make you worry and make you try to consider things that are not even important and picking things apart. And that's not necessary, not with all of this quick energy. And for some of the divine masculines, this quick energy is good. For some, it's a message being delivered, like a message of love, a spiritual message of love. That is the divine counterpart, the spiritual message of love. And some divine masculines don't want to stop. They just want to go. They just want to keep going, and they want to do more, and they want to give more. And some of them, again, are offering themselves, like, I'm down on my knees for you, girl, offering themselves to these women. Some women who are just like, I don't know, like, are you some kind of bitch? Like, and then there's other women who are like, oh my gosh, like, yes, like, this is my dream come true. But again, this energy right here, the divine masculine making such a big deal out of these not so important things, these like menial little things, like again, I'm seeing deal breakers, like, she got a gut, so like, okay, women have guts, like, okay, so who cares? Look at Rihanna's hot. She wear a little gut, okay, you know what I'm saying? So like, whatever deal breakers and little things that they're worrying about, even things that they're getting anxious about, like, is she the one? Is she the one for me? Am I supposed to be with her? Am I supposed to do this for her? What's going to happen if we do this? What's going to happen if we get together? What about, and just, again, picking things apart, divine masculine, is not necessary, because it's feeling like there is a Princess of Pentacles. That's that young, oh man, it seems like there is a adventure, a new step. Oh my goodness. And young, fresh, innovative energy that's coming through. And some of these divine masculines are going through this dark night of the soul. That's the sorrow card in the Osho deck. But these dark nights of the soul are going to lead to this. It's going to lead to that new, young, innovative energy. And finally getting up off your knees, going and taking a shower, going and combing your hair, and just going out somewhere, like going out to the club. I'm seeing guys going out to the club and meeting somebody very, very special. Also some guys are finally, again, getting themselves out of the rut that they've been in, and finally going to a new place, like a new job or something, and meeting their divine feminine there. Look out for this divine feminine. Look out for a man at your job. If it resonates, okay? And if you feeling like somebody's got that message before, they're like, oh my god, this confirms it, okay? But and I'm pretty sure you'll get another confirmation. Again, that's just how the energy goes. But it's feeling like divine masculine is trying. He's trying to find his inner child again. Yes. He's trying to find his inner child again. He's trying to find some fresh new energy for himself. Okay. This is too many. That's 2 cards. That was the 8 of Cups, letting go. But yeah, it's feeling like he's trying to find some new energy for himself, trying to find a new way. This is another stack. Oh, Spirit said yes. So that was 2 cards. I put one back, and then this one fell. Okay, so it was supposed to come out, the 8 of Cups. All right. So, trying to find his inner child, trying to find new ways to go on adventures, new ways to oh my goodness, this is a strange message. New ways to motor through this old paradigm, and like breaking away, like pulling away, like shedding a skin. Wow. This is a shedding of the skin. And then you come out like a baby, ready to go on this new adventure. And he's going to have to leave all of this stuff behind. He's going to have to leave all of his old ideas of love behind. Because there's new territory to be covered. There's new shadows to learn about. There's new skeletons to be revealed. Whatever that means, whoever that resonates with, man, I'm like, I don't even know like who's gonna watch this, but like I'm just feeling somebody's energy like, oh my God, oh my goodness. Yeah, we have been looking for those skeletons. I have been looking for those skeletons. Oh my goodness, he just revealed his skeletons to me. Usually that's a deal breaker. Like that, I told myself that if a guy did da-da-da-da, I would not be with him, but why do I still care about him? And he's feeling this way about you too. For some of you, he's feeling like, I don't care about what she looks like. I don't care about what she does. I don't care about how many kids she has. And this, why am I feeling this way? This is new territory, new emotional territory that's going to need to be left behind if you actually want to be in union with your lover, even whether it's a divine counterpart or a soulmate or some kind of soul contract. If you want to be with this person, you're going to have to move into this new territory fearlessly and without falter. Just let that marinate for a minute. All right. Moving into this new territory is going to cause the possibly the biggest transformation that the divine masculine has ever seen. If he's able to just let go of control and let go of all his preconceptions and misconceptions about love and misconceptions about his masculinity, if he's able to let go of all this stuff, he's going to go through some kind of transformation. This is a big overhaul. This energy is a very big energy. To put it very generally, this is a huge energy. And this transformation is going to cause him to is going to cause him to break down in so many different ways. I'm seeing like a complete 180. A complete 180 from player to prophet. I don't know why, but that's the energy from player to prophet. And I mean PROPHET, not FIT. Okay. And looky here. This is a marriage card. This is the Hierophant. And so as you know, those of you who are familiar with the tarot, the Hierophant, that's the Pope. He's the medium between heaven and earth. So after this transformation, some of these divine masculines are going to be meeting heaven. Some of them are going to be like meeting God, if I have to put it in a general way, and having these big spiritual awakenings where they finally start to understand the balance between their masculinity and their femininity. This is so gorgeous. This is the perfect segue to union. When you're finally in that middle place between heaven and earth, this is where you are. The Pope, the medium between heaven and earth, and the medium understands like everything. So prepare to understand your surroundings, divine masculine and divine feminines. If you're watching this for a divine masculine, just prepare for him to have some kind of awakening, for him to have some kind of overhaul of his feelings. And his feelings, oh my God, his feelings are going to start pouring out to you. So please be gentle with him. Please be gentle with him. Please be gentle with his sensitivity. Because the moment you're like, that's just going to turn him off, and that's just going to have him calling you all kinds of bees. And we don't want that. All right. Oh man, I'm gonna pull a few cards for the divine pair. We did the divine feminine, we did the divine masculine. I'm gonna use an Osho deck. I can't leave out Master Osho, man. Can't leave out Master Osho, man. For the divine pair spirit, let me shuffle a couple of times. For the divine pair, messages for the divine pair, for the divine union. Messages for the divine union spirit. What would you have us know? Messages for the divine union. Messages for the divine union. Divine pair. What will you have us know? And this is the general energy. This isn't like any kind of dates or anything. I mean, unless I channel some dates, it happens that way sometimes. But this is not like a monthly or a weekly. This is just the general energy of what's going on with divine pairings right now. Okay, what else, Spirit? That guidance card was popping out at me. Trust. Okay. For the divine pair, Spirit, what will you have us know? For the divine pair. For the divine pair. For the twin flames. I'm sorry. That phrase is just like so overused, and I'm not like making fun of anybody for using it. It's just like it's just been used so much. I've heard it so much, and I don't know, there's some pain attached to it personally. For the divine pair, masculine and feminine. Boobies. I had to. For the divine masculine and feminine, both of you receive. That's what I love about the Osho deck. This is about to be a straightforward ass message. Receive this love. Receive this love. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what form it comes in. Even if it's self-love for you, receive it. What else, Spirit? Didn't divine masculine get the king of or the knight of wands? This is that intensity card, that fast motion, that fast movement, that fast offering. And look, oh my God, how does this happen? It's like this person inside this mountain, you can see that face, right? This person inside this mountain is going towards this woman. This has always looked like a man to me. It really doesn't matter. But like they're going towards this woman. Okay. So run towards your love. Don't stop running towards your love. Oh my God. Don't stop running towards your love. Keep going no matter how it manifests, no matter what boundaries or obstacles you reach. That's that Eight of Cups. I'm going to put it back, and Spirit, it fell out with the other man. We're just going to take it. I don't need to prove that the cards are speaking for themselves. Okay? This is that Eight of Cups that we got in the traditional deck, okay? Leave behind everything that you've ever known about love. If you're in this divine counterpart situation at this point in your life, right now, in this beautiful, creative 3-year of completion, forget about every preconception that you have ever had about love. This is a new realm. This is a brand new world that you're in, and it's not gonna look like anything else at all. The miser. Don't hold on to anything that is given to you. Oh my goodness. So, oh my goodness. I know you love her if you let her go. I'm trying to think of the, I want to say that's Jasmine Thompson. Somebody, I know she did a cover of it, but, only feeling high when you're burning low. Only hate the road when you're missing home. Only know you love her when you let her go. So let her go. Okay. If you need to let them go, let them go. Let them be free. Don't pester them. Don't bother them. Don't annoy them. Don't try not to double text, guys. You know, I mean, I know it happens. It happens sometimes, but let them be. Don't hold on to anybody so tightly, even if this is a divine pair. If this is a divine pair, you don't have to hold on. You're connected at the heart. You're just naturally connected at the heart. So don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to them, because holding on to them is very, very selfish, and it's not fair. It's not fair to not let the love of your life fly and be free. Okay? What else, Spirit? For the pair, for the divine pair, what will you have us know? There's the Chariot again. Okay. Come on, out of focus. Like, what is you doing? Whatever. Y'all see what it is. Awareness. I'm telling you, again, these two cards always go together according to my symbols. Letting go and also clinging to the past is in this little group of symbols. Letting go of your old life, leaving that silhouette. That's the old you, dead and gone. Okay. Allowing this new, beautiful, subtle, childlike, peaceful, spiritual energy to just emerge, and allow it to emerge at its own time, in its own time. And for those of you who are making plans, allow the plan to unfold in its own time. Spirit's watching over you. If you believe in it, whatever you want to call it, whatever religion, whatever you want to call it, if you believe in it, it is there for you. It is watching out for you. It's watching over you all the time. So make your plan and surrender it and take your divine actions. There's that LOA again. Work the fuck out of that LOA. Okay? And give Spirit something to do, because there's something emerging from you. I didn't mean to rhyme, but it happened that way. So, what else? Okay, what else, Spirit? We've got 3 more cards. 3 more cards for the divine pair. Sorrow. That's that 9 of Swords. Again, I think, okay, not all of them. We didn't get the Miser or receptivity in any of the other ones, in any of the other readings. But sorrow, again, if you start feeling after all of this, come on, y'all, after all of this beautiful energy, after finally realizing it, after finally knowing and finally running after your dreams, running towards your love, if you start dealing with this again, just learn from it. Just know that it's a lesson. It's a lesson to grow, and it's a lesson of attainment. 9. Okay. Excuse me. It's a lesson of attainment, and it's a lesson in order to attain a new way to think about your love situation. Oh my goodness. What else, Spirit? What else for the pair? For the divine pair. And it's feeling like some of you have been like asking Spirit, connect me, bring us together, connect me, but you have to surrender it. There are some of you who are, oh my goodness, again, holding on to a certain kind of outcome. It's not going to be that way. It's not going to be that way. It's not going to manifest exactly the way you want it to manifest. And if you're sitting around feeling sorry for yourself about it, feeling sad about this isn't turning out the way I want it to turn out, that just takes you a step back. And that's where you have to go back and you have to start those cycles over again. You have to learn those same lessons over again. And sometimes those lessons are more intense. So instead of pushing away from your divine masculine or divine feminine, when it hurts, go to them. Take the leap. Take the leap. Just take the leap. Take the leap of faith. Jump on the plane. If you have the funds and the time and everything just lines up perfectly, jump on the plane, take that ride to the next city, fill up your gas tank, go to the concert, go to the show, go to the group that your friends invited you to, but you're like, I don't know. Okay. Because for some of you, once you take this leap, then that person is just going to show up. For some of you, that this person is just going to show up once you take your little bit of a risk with a smile on your face. Oh, that's kind of close. But once you take a little risk with a smile on your face, just like, okay, we'll go. Come on, all right, we'll just go. Then you're going to find something new. You're going to find that person. For some of you. And if it resonates, please comment below. If this has happened to you, or if you watch this and then a week later this happens to you, comment below. Let me know. Okay. That's too many cards. What else, Spirit? One more. There it is. It's God. Yep. It's God. It's the source of all creation. The source of all passion. The source of spirit. That is the spirit of the all that is. Spirit of the all that is watching over you forever. Okay? So, once you take your leap, then God shows up. Isn't that amazing? And God can show up in so many different ways. And for some of you, it's God showing up in a person who is going to introduce you to your divine counterpart. So don't hesitate and don't brush anybody off there. If it's feeling like you're needing to be open to talk to people and to communicate with people, anybody, and not to be actively looking for my divine counterpart. I'm just thinking of this part in Twilight. I think it was New Moon. Whenever Jacob was he was like looking for somebody to imprint on, and that's not how it works. Like, you imprint who you imprint. Your divine counterpart is who it is. You don't look for it. You don't scratch for it. Like, you just allow it to be. You allow it to happen, and you allow it to come to you. You set your intentions. Come on, I don't have to say it again. Work that LOA, y'all. Yeah, and it works in love as well. Work that LOA. And if you know who your divine counterpart is, just send them love all the time. If y'all are in separation, send them love all the time. If you do that relentlessly, they'll show up in different ways. They'll show up telepathically. They'll show up in your heart space, in your mind's eye. They'll show up physically. They'll show up in a text message. They'll show up in a group. They'll show up at the movies randomly. Like, if you just give love in that direction, then it'll come to you. I'm not giving you any kind of date. I'm not giving you a specific time. I'm just saying these are the tools. These are the breaks, okay? So use this. Use all of this divine energy and this love energy to just send it out to the one that you love, okay? Anything else, Spirit? Spirit said one more advice card. Una más, one more advice card. Remember, there are so many different ways that this can happen. The sky is not the limit. The universe is the limit. And the universe isn't even the limit, because there's more beyond. There's more universes. The multiverse isn't even the limit. So don't be looking for one specific thing. Don't be looking for this to end in one specific kind of way. Dream about it. Manifest about it. Visualize about it. Take your actions. But just know that it can show up in the strangest possible way. But the beautiful thing about this card and this message is that the sun, no matter what the possibility is, no matter what it is that shows up or how it shows up, the sun is always shining. The sun is always rising. The sun is at your back, and you are flying on the wings of an eagle towards your destination. And it's feeling like for some of you, the destination is union, right? That was so much fun. I always love doing divine counterpart readings, and I might do it again at some point. But if you need to book a personal reading, I do love readings. I do all kinds of readings. I love to focus in on your spiritual journey and your spiritual growth. And often when people are asking about love, that stuff comes up, and these blockages come up that need to be cleared. But I do all kinds of readings. And if you need to book a reading, go to unicornfunland.com. Book down at the bottom. Follow me on social media, Instagram and Facebook. Both are Pinkie Pie Sugar Pop. And if you need a prayer request, highpriestessmikaela@gmail.com. I'm here. I'm listening, and I will pray for you no matter what you need me to pray for you for. Now, if you want me to pray for you for somebody to die, I don't know. That's not my swag. I'm not into that. I'm not into wishing ill on anybody. That's just not what I do. But if it's something, if you need a prayer about anything, any kind of job or a love situation or some kind of project you're working on, I'm always available for that. Okay? Carry around your rose quartz. All love and praise to the universe within me and without me, spirit. Show the divine feminine and the divine masculine the beauty in their relationship and the beauty in this perfect union that will come to fruition in its perfect divine time. I love you guys so much. You have a beautiful moment, and I'll see you around. Bye.